Alright, we're watching Endtime00 playing Soldier 76 on Junkertown. This is on PC, either that or you're a mouse and keyboard player on console. I think everyone hates those. And this is Gold 4. I'm looking for advice on my DPS gameplay. I'm looking for advice on positioning, target focus, how good my aim is, ability management, ultimate usage. Other tips are welcome as well. Cool. So let's take a look. Since this is low gold, I would just start off by talking a little bit about soldiers. So soldiers are really good sustained pressure hero, right? You just constantly whittle away with them. You do a good amount of damage. You're not that bursty. Helix is good, but hard to land at long ranges. So you just constantly wear them down. Your damage fall off isn't as strong as Cassidy, for example. It's not as good as Ashes or Widows, obviously, but it's still okay. So you kind of poke people down. A lot of it's about space and positioning, I think, more so than getting kills and then kind of like forcing them back and back and back. You're really good at holding off angles by yourself because heal station is a huge pain to deal with. It's very hard for a lot of heroes to deal with you when you have heal station up. So I would be looking for smart heal station usage and popping visor, obviously, when you get opportunities. I think this is a good first point. I think especially is pretty good for a soldier. I think second point attack is pretty hard for soldiers to get value, but we can see how it plays out. So looking right here, there's a Mercy here. So Mercy's going to end up pocketing somebody. It's either you or the Hanzo. If you get pocketed, then obviously you need to bring even more value there. Ramatra is going to be a poke hero for a while until it goes into Nemesis, and then it's a brawl, and then rotate back. So you're kind of looking for opportunities to maybe get kills early on, but probably it's once the Ramatra pops Nemesis and starts brawling that you'll have an opportunity to get some kills. So for starters, I don't think there's any reason to play low ground here. Okay, I think you just immediately go high ground and challenge up here. Because from here, this is like a headshot angle. It's really hard for anyone to hit you here. All that's exposed is your head. You can put a lot of pressure down on them, and you can cover really easily. So I would also not even be afraid challenging the Hanzo here. Again, your spawn's right here, so if you die, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about playing the shield here. So I wouldn't have thrown out the Helix because it's unlikely that you get too much value. Helix has a relatively low cooldown, so it's not that big deal. But okay, so you kill the Widow. Now you think, okay, you're gonna need to deal with the Widow. Nope, never mind. Hanzo gets it. All right, so I don't agree with this. Why? Number one is I know the Baptiste was like vulnerable for a second and then landed down. This is right under you. It's really hard for you to shoot straight down. All right, it's very hard for any hero to look straight down and shoot. Number one. Number two, the Hanzo's right here and it's gonna be shooting at you, and you're gonna be basically stationary. Even with heal station here, the Hanzo can 100% kill you through heal station. Okay, heal station heals 40 health a second, 50 health a second, something like that. Okay, Hanzo easily can out damage that. Right, definitely can kill you in addition to headshots. So this is bad. What you really should do is just challenge the Hanzo here and recognize with the Widow dead and these people playing so close to your team, they're going to die anyway, regardless of what you end up doing. Your goal here should be to deal with the Hanzo. Alright, see? You take a big shot, you're forced to cover anyway, right? Again, you could have been pushing the Hanzo back right now. So this is a good opportunity to Helix Rocket right here. The Hanzo has no support with them, so Helix Rocket here, even if you don't kill, forces the Hanzo back, which is worth it. Okay. I think that was unlucky. I think it went through the stairs. Yeah, crazy. Okay, it went through the stairs. I didn't expect that. Yeah, I guess splash it on the rib there. I would have also done the exact same thing. I'm very surprised I didn't. Okay, you're missing a ton of shots here, right? I think you fired all 30 bullets and hit 0. So this flank could be good. The problem is you have respawners coming from your right, and you know that they've been dying and kind of staggering in. So you can't stay here for very long. Definitely there's an opportunity here, but you can't stay here very long. Okay. Okay. You're gonna die here. Okay. So let's think about this a little bit. So for starters, again, as a reminder, they spawn over there. So they're going to come up these stairs and then come out this window. So if you're standing right here in the front, you're going to eat damage from all the respawners. Unless all 5 of them are already out here. Then it's a lot safer. A. B, when you come out, you're way too eager. Like, I can feel how hyper you are. You jump out there, you immediately want to fire the Helix. This Ana has no idea you're there. Okay? There's no reason to miss the Helix rocket this badly. You see how far off the rocket is? You could have just waited until you're looking at her, right? And then fired the Helix rocket. So this rocket did about 40 damage to her. You could have done 120 damage with this rocket if you directed her. Even if you missed her at close range, it still does, I think, like 80 damage. So you got a third of the value that you should have out of this, which makes it much harder, obviously, to kill her. Then you start shooting. Okay, I think it's okay accuracy here. She grenades herself, and then you realize you're in a bad position, and then you just get hunted down and killed. Right. So for starters, you know, execution-wise, you know, you missed the rocket, you missed shots, you definitely could have gotten the kill there. 1. 2, from a positioning perspective, you shouldn't have been here because, again, people coming out of here, you know, there's a very small window here to get the kill, and you don't have the mechanical skill right now to get that kill. Right, to be perfectly blunt. 3, what is a better option is by the way, the Junker Queen you see is back here. You can easily get this kill on her, right? Instead of trying to force that fight forwards. Again, let's rewind a little bit. Right, so you're over here. The Junker Queen's still committed in the back. I don't know if you realize that, but you should realize you haven't seen the Junker Queen. You jump and immediately start trying to push this. Again, the Queen was available right now, and you could have helped kill her really quickly. But what is actually much stronger for Soldier here is to take this side, because there's incredible cover over here, and the only disadvantage to playing out here is that you don't have healing. But as Soldier, you do have your own heal station, in addition to obviously your supports. So if you play this long angle over here, is incredibly strong as Soldier. It's basically, if you can get to here uncontested in a 5-on-5 situation, you can basically win the fight by yourself because you have this entire stretch available. The only safe spot for them to play is right behind this outhouse. Okay, that's the only safe spot for them, which will ultimately result in them losing. So I would say execution, like mechanical mistakes, and then also from a macro perspective, like where to be, also a mistake. Okay. Again, it's very hyper gameplay, okay? You come out, you run forwards, you can hear the fighting that's going on right here, you immediately just run and jump, like you can see it right here, you immediately run and jump into the fray. Just chill, right? Just play up here, be like, oh look, the Junker Queen's here, just shoot and kill her. Now that you jump down to low ground, okay, you're like in there, and everybody can target you right now. Unnecessary. You could just played high ground, shot the Queen, shot the backline, right? Anything. But now that you're down on the ground, your aim's going to be harder because you're going to be, you know, more nervous because you're much closer. Alright, so your tank's got kills. Alright, great. You got the kill on Junker Queen. Oh man, you almost take that shot. Yeah, see? Kirikou has the challenge and immediately gets wrecked. Don't stand still there. Again, headshots. So you peek here, right? Do Helix rocket. It was an okay rocket. You eat the shot, chill, right? Again, the Queen is very overextended. You should just be punching the Queen nonstop if you're trying to get a killer. Okay? You don't need to run and go kill backline. The tank's overextended and will just die. Just like get the kills that you can get. That's okay tracking. You splash against the wall and then you die. Your movement is very predictable here, and you have no cover. So watch this. I think it's actually probably helpful to watch from the Hanzo's perspective. So you're gonna show up right here. Again, you see how you're just kind of running in a straight line? Like, you're just running a straight line at that Junkrat, which is what makes this easy kill. You're not zigzagging at all. You're not using the cart for cover. Very easy kill for the Hanzo. I don't think you really know how to dodge. based on everything I've seen before, I don't think you know how to dodge. And I think it's just you play one once more to learn that. Okay, so again, super hyper gameplay. You're like running in there right away. For the record, you could have Helix Rocket right against the wall, which we either directed him or done a lot of splash damage. You could Helix Rocket right here. Okay, there's no reason to put heal station down. You're full health. The Hanzo's only taking 1 bar of damage. Just kill him. Just kill him. The Hanzo should die right now. Good direct, right? Kill. Hanzo stands still for the reason. Great. Okay, now you don't have heal station. That's a little tricky. Okay, so you have Visor here. You take a big shot. So what would have actually been the... Yeah, you take a lot of damage here, right? You heal. You want to farm a little bit. So right here is when you should have popped Visor, right? Because the Ana is really overextended right now, and you can pop the Visor and for sure kill her, and then keep moving. So you end up holding it a little longer, okay? And now you're low, and now you have to wait to get healed again. But you see why if you pop Visor now, you're actually lucky that you get pushed by the concussive mine, because otherwise you would have been further back, and they would have actually been able to get all the way into the Mega, and I think they actually might still be able to get to the Mega. Right, see the Ana's there, right? Only the Baptiste is there. Ooh, pops layup. Okay, entire kills you. So I think the timing of it is wrong. 1, 2. Once you hear that, turn around and shoot the tire. Okay, for sure the tire is coming from you. You're the most extended of your team. Right, you're crazy extended here, and that tire is gonna come kill you if you don't deal. Like you could have just turned and killed this tire right away, like instantly. You pop and then you're gonna die. So we've seen a couple deaths so far where, again, easily preventable just by not being quite so aggro. I'd say 3 deaths actually so far. So you're doing a thing where you're dueling all the people at once. Okay, just you versus the entire team. So watch this. Okay, so the Junker Queen's shooting at you. All right, shooting right now. The Ana's shooting at you, and the Ashe is shooting at you. Okay, so and the Junker Rat's shooting at you. Everybody's shooting at you once. You're going way ahead of your tank. All right, wait for your tank to go in first. Okay, you need a big shot here. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky that Dynamite didn't kill you. Okay, team got a pick. So, one of the things you asked about is how good is your aim? All right, let's watch this, okay? All right, so watching from the start of this, we'll get the reload. I don't want to play from here. Okay, you're gonna reload here in a second. All right, Helix Rocket. We're gonna ignore that. Okay, let's reload. Sorry, go back here. Heal. I went further back than I expected. Okay, from this reload, let's watch your aim. Miss, hit, miss, reload, miss, hit. Okay, now you're hitting, okay? So up until the point where you started hitting right there, when you're relatively close, I think you're hitting only about 20% of your bullets, if that. That's definitely really low, especially against tanks. So my feel here is your aim, low gold feels about right. I think that if you don't improve your aim, your cap is probably going to be somewhere around mid gold. I would say soft cap, right? If your positioning got like super good, you could still get higher, but I think in general, yeah, you see that? That's actually an even better example. So we'll run this forward. All right, so you're shooting this, etc. Okay, so you're going to reload right here, and then you're going to shoot this Ana, okay? So watch how many bullets you land here. So you fired 12 bullets, and you hit 0 of them against an Ana who is, like, 5 meters ahead of you. That's pretty rough. Yeah, definitely your aim is going to hold you back, for sure. Anyway, nothing really watching that fight there. Your tank's just carrying you in this fight. Your tank's carried you in both points, right? Your tank's definitely just won both fights all by themselves effectively. Alright, Windows pop, you should definitely line of sight with this. Alright, you heal. Yep, Queen, once again, super overextended. Just kill the Queen, right? Kill the Queen, great. Excellent. See? Got a kill there. Oh no. That's unlucky, right? The damage boosted Junkrat grenade kills you in 1 hit. That's unlucky. Right, you were trying to LOS it and then you kinda walk forward. I think that's understandable. Okay, you're bouncing in the air. Okay, one of the things I tell people is draw a line between your tank and their tank, okay, which is usually sorry about that. So your tank and their tank are typically like, let's say hypothetically Junkrat was their tank, okay? Obviously their tank's dead, so it's not relevant, but their tank is here, your tank is there. You should imagine that you never go in the spot between the 2 tanks, okay? That's like no man's land. You consistently are running ahead of your tank over and over and over again. Right? Your tank's over here just pushing the cart. Being smart, right? You see this right now? You're ahead of the tank. Okay? You get bounced forward because you're ahead of the tank, right? Then again, you heal and immediately start running forward again. Just chill a little bit. Your very hyper about this. Okay, good helix. Good tracking there. Right, D.Va's there. You should have helped kill that tire, by the way. You heard the voice line. You are one of the best heroes in the game to kill tire. It only takes 5, 6, technically 6 bullets from you, but yeah, 5 bullets plus like a tiny bit there. Right, good, great tracking, right? And then once again, you get killed. Why do you get killed here? Right? So again, they're in the right room. You can hear them there. You've decided to run ahead of your tank, and because you're ahead of the tank, everybody's aiming at you, and then you die. All you had to do, you could have killed that Symmetra just standing in slightly further back. You didn't need to be so aggressive. You're going to pick up like a crazy deaths per 10, I can already tell. Oh, okay, this is bad. Okay, so this is a very tense moment, okay? The Symmetra has dropped in, and she is committed to this fight. At this moment in time, she's not leaving. She has decided that she's going, like, she's out of position A, right? She for sure should die here. But she's decided that I'm going to commit and try to kill your team all by herself effectively. She needs to die right away, otherwise she's going to build her beam and do a ton of damage. So you whiff all of your shots here.
Bionic healing ready for use.
Most of your shots here. Technically, I think you hit about 20% of them. And then that rocket also barely hits her. You should just shot her feet. And then you're like, oh, okay. You kind of just give up on this. Right? But like your tank is getting microwaved right now by the Symmetra. So you really needed to be in there helping. This wall is not a particularly good wall. Your whole team can play in front of this wall right now. Right? You play way back, but you actually still have health here. I think again, you could play ahead. Moira's in your face. You're having trouble with the wall. All right, you're kind of giving up on this. Right? Moira's AFK for some reason. Just kill her. Right. Oh, kill the Moira. You can see her. Right? You see for a moment to the left. Right? You like look down here and then you give up, right? Right there, you see her? Helix Rocket would instantly kill her. Right? She's 105 health, give or take. One Helix Rocket or a splash plus a little bit of damage would kill her. Don't waste Helix Rocket when the D.Va's looking at you. She's gonna Matrix it. You can easily pop this D.Va mech, right? Once D.Va mech's pop, then you can pop Visor. Right? Oh, Symmetra's nanoed. You run away, which I think is reasonable as long as nobody else is getting microwaved. Which they are. So, what should have actually happened here is that you need to recognize that your supports are with you here. Okay? You should just pop nano and kill the Symmetra. I know it's scary when she's nanoed, but with 2 supports. Where's your Mercy? I could have sworn your Mercy's here, right? Oh, your Mercy comes down right now. Ah, she's supposed up to you. Okay, got it. Right. At this point in time, you recognize that you need to hear the Symmetra, right? And then you can even pop Visor here if you're not confident to kill him. But you get it, great. I think you could even think about Visoring right there if you were confident. You're getting them. Cool. Moving card forwards. Alright, again, you're playing so far ahead of your tank. Like crazy far ahead. Everyone on their team has pretty much something that will kill you here. Right? Like everybody has something to kill you. There's no reason to be this far ahead. It's a good tracking there. You're lucky that bomb was too far back. Okay, again, Tire is your responsibility to kill. I'm feeling this is going to be a win.
Ready. Attackers incoming.
Alright. I don't know about this. I don't really know why you want to get this much closer. The Widow's going to kill you. Alright, a lot of missing. I would just burst at that distance. Just burst instead of, because you can't hold down. The recoil is like too significant at that distance. Alright, once again, you're playing crazy far up. You really should die here. Alright. Safe spots to play in defense are this side, over here, to the right. Okay? Alternatively, you can play this corner. You can play this corner if they haven't pushed up yet. But playing here, other than very briefly, is kind of insane. Dropping down here is a death sentence most of the time. You can tell how much trouble you have aiming because you have trouble hitting stationary targets. Like I've seen you miss turrets, teleporter, etc. Again, you're just running a straight line backwards, which kills you. You're lucky you do not get hooked there. Hog missed the timing. Alright, good opportunity to go up to the back line. Yeah, see, that's good. That's good value. That flank is really good value. Oh, when you get people really low like that, you just have to calm down and recognize that you're going to be low on ammo. Okay? So right here, you have 2 bullets left. Just calm down. Right? Great. Good to kill. Kill the Yana first. Okay. Took you a second to kill, but to recognize what the correct target was. Yeah, I would chase here. I think this is 100 die. Oh, of all places to retreat, why retreat this way? You walk in front of the spawn. Like, you keep forgetting about stuff. Just go back this way. It's so much safer to go back the other way. He's trying to chase you. You're very lucky to not die there again. Again, I don't think that was a high percentage rocket. I don't think that was worth. Oh, you're eating so much spam from the Symmetra. Yeah, see, like you're just like standing out here in crazy open space. Again, you have a lot of speed, right? Like you can easily get back to high ground quickly by running over there. Like, you know, run here, you're back up top in a few seconds, or just play further back, or play over here, right? This angle right here also good for you. That way, there's not a lot that exposes you, and you can kill anyone who steps forward. You're just dying way too much, and with massive overextensions. Okay. Windows popped again. I would have not beat that without having to station up first. Should have made sure to kill Lamp first before he did that. Alright, walls up. Oh. Get the Mega. Again, you get so much bloodlust. Alright, watch here, okay? So Anna gets booped, I understand. Like, you miss here, obviously, because she gets booped. Okay, watch how many bullets you fire here. Starting from, I think, like 22. So, you fired 18 bullets, and you hit 1 bullet. And the Helix rocket. For perspective. You are hitting a very low number of your shots. Right? Unless they, like, straighten out for you, you struggle to hit shots. Right, again, you're chasing a Hog at close range for some reason, and a Genji. I don't think you understand these matchups well. You get insta-killed by the Genji. I don't think, based on reading this, I assume you're new to the game. I assume you do not know how much damage people do. Soldier is not a good close range hero, and Soldier is not a good long range hero. Soldier is a good mid range hero, and you're intentionally choosing fights here that put you into close range. Okay? Starting from over here, there's no reason for you to chase this corner. Okay? You could have just opened this up, right? Played left over here, for example, or you could have gone this way to the right and played this way, which is very strong. Like if you were standing over here, the fight is won. There's nothing they can possibly do if you're standing here. What you do is you run straight into the middle of them. They realize it, right? Injure you, dash, right? And then just kill you. So quickly and easily. Like you just feed your life to them. Okay, I think I'll probably watch one more life. Okay, again, you like snap to the Anna. You could have easily killed her there. Just the moment you see this, fire Helix at the Anna and then shoot her down. But what ends up happening here? You start shooting the Hog, then you realize too late to go to the Anna, then you hit her with a Helix, then you stop shooting her, and then you're like, oh wait, I could have killed her. And then you miss a whole lot of bullets. So again, you should realize there you can just kill the Anna right away. Like you're really, really good, like as a hero, really strong at doing that. Okay, Baptiste is in your face for some crazy reason. You killed Lamp, that's right call, right? Kill Baptiste, right click, yep. So at close range, you can be surprisingly good against heroes who are not bursty, like Symmetra, okay? Right-click her feet, it'll bounce her up in the air, then just shoot her down, and she'll die really fast. It does 120, and then all you need is 5 bullets to kill her. If you stand in this window, you're gonna get hooked and die. Apparently have no fear. I don't know if you knew the Roadhog didn't have hook, because I didn't know the Roadhog had hook. So I would not do that. Okay, once again, you drop to low ground for no reason, right? You could have just played up here, right? Or played stair, for example. But you drop into the middle of the enemy team, you're trying to gun people down, failing to do so, getting super lit, and you're dead. Okay, let's pause. Advice on positioning. So play behind your tank. Take flanks that are safe. Don't jump into the enemy team. Like pretty straightforward things, but I don't think you know them or have internalized them. Target focus. I think your target focus is actually generally pretty good. You don't shoot the tank too much. You're definitely trying to kill the back line like every opportunity you get. So I think your target focus is okay. Obviously, it could be a little better. It could be a little better, right? As demonstrated by the fact that you shot the hog and then started shooting the Ana. But overall, I think you know what you're supposed to be doing there, which feels a lot better than your positioning does. How good is your aim? To be perfectly honest, it's not great. Close range Ana missing 17 out of 18 bullets. That's pretty rough. I think it's mostly just like nerves, I guess. Like you get too excited or anxious, and then your aim's just all over the place. I think you just need to calm things down, figure out especially what's the right distance from an enemy that works well for you, and try to maintain that distance. Ability management was okay. I think helixes were good. I think heal station was a little wonky at times. And it got forced out a little bit, but that's fine. Ultimate usage generally okay, could be better, right? And I highlighted how the ultimates happened like a little too late, or they just weren't ready for you to make use of the ultimate. Okay, hopefully that's helpful.